Many health trends come and go, and at times it can be difficult to determine fat from fat and healthy from unhealthy. Remember the low-fat diets and how well they didn't work out. Hi there, I'm Dr. Michael Kaye. I'm the founder of the Center for Functional Health, and today I want to talk about one of the hottest health trends that's happening everywhere, and that's intermittent fasting. Fasting is not new. It has existed as a religious practice in many parts of the world for centuries. However, in recent years, intermittent fasting has emerged as a health hack for shedding weight and boosting metabolism. Studies even suggest that periods of fasting may be protective against cancer and disease. For most people, intermittent fasting involves simply limiting food consumption to certain hours of the day. Many people do this by limiting their eating window to an 8-hour day period, perhaps 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. The rest of the 16 hours is spent not eating or eating very little. Humans did not always have food readily available as we do now. When there was nothing to hunt or forage, there was simply just nothing to eat. As a result, our evolution allowed us to go for periods of time without eating. Now, looking at recent research, it suggests that fasting provides numerous health benefits, including increased metabolism, disease prevention, decreased stress and inflammation, and improved memory and cognition. There are some contradictions, though, for fasting, and you have to keep this in mind, especially for women of childbearing age, as it may interfere with their hormonal cycles. Additionally, those being treated for diabetes or living with a compromised immune system may want to avoid intermittent fasting, or at least speak to their doctor so somebody is overseeing your fasting. Although fasting can be beneficial, it's just not for everyone. Next health trend is cold plunging. The wellness trend is extremely hot right now, but it involves getting very cold. Cold exposure therapy has been used by athletes for years to help with post-workout recovery, but has recently become more mainstream. You've probably seen your favorite celebrities dunking in an ice bath on social media, but what exactly are the benefits? Well, cold plunging involves fully submerging yourself in very cold water, typically 45 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, for short periods of time. This is not just an exercise in mental resilience. Recent research actually points to numerous health benefits of cold plunging, including immune support. Cold plunges actually benefits your immune system by promoting the production of white blood cells necessary for fighting off infections and viruses. Next, improved mood and focus. Exposure to cold water causes the body to release norepinephrine, a chemical which is responsible for attention, focus, and energy. And then there's reduced inflammation. When the body is in cold water, it causes the blood vessels to narrow, which in turn reduces blood flow to the extremities and redirects it to vital organs. This decreases inflammation by reducing the amount of blood flow to the inflamed or affected areas. Next, increased lymphatic flow. The lymphatic system helps remove waste and toxins from your body. When you cold plunge, your muscles naturally contract, and this contraction stimulates the lymphatic system to detoxify. If you're wanting to take a cold plunge, I recommend doing so, though, under supervision, as you will want to be coached on how to breathe properly. And it's just safer to have someone with you, as you don't know how you will respond or react during or after. If you don't want to take the cold plunge, you can gain some benefit by starting with cool showers with 1-minute exposure and increasing this over time. Before you take the plunge, please be sure to speak with your healthcare practitioner about whether this is right for you or not. The next health trend that I want to talk about is nootropics. That's N-O-O, not N-E-W. Recently, these feel-good foods have been trending as people look for ways to help fight depression, ward off dementia, and support brain health. Nootropic foods contain essential nutrients, amino acids, minerals, and other chemicals that the brain uses as fuel for neurotransmission. They enhance your brain's ability to perform more effectively. What are the best feel-good, mood-boosting foods? Here are what experts recommend regularly, including to add this to your diet to support cognitive performance. Coffee. Your morning cup of coffee may be doing more for your brain than you think. Studies have found that consuming coffee may reduce the risk of multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's disease. However, keep in mind there's more research that's needed to be done with this topic. And just don't forget that too much coffee can actually lead to anxiety in many people, and skip the sugar coffee as well. Next, fatty fish. This includes salmon, herring, trout, sardines, and albacore tuna, which are all high in omega-3 fatty acids. About 60% of your brain contains fat, and omega-3 fatty acids account for half of that. Consuming these fatty acids is thus a huge benefit to your brain and can help prevent brain fog and the development of Alzheimer's disease. Egg yolks. I love egg yolks. Egg yolks are high in choline. It's a compound which produces hormones related to feelings of well-being. Choline also gets absorbed by the body and turned into a chemical called acetylcholine, which supports memory and retention and establishing peaceful sleep. Green tea. Green tea is also one of my favorite drinks. It contains L-theanine, an amino acid that has been studied for its positive effects on brain health and anxiety. People who consume a beverage containing L-theanine, like green tea, reported significantly lower subjective stress and decreased cortisol levels. Now, as with any new trends in health and wellness, be sure to review that's right for you with a knowledgeable healthcare practitioner. I can help answer many of your questions and steer you in the right direction. So that's it for now. See you next time. Stay healthy and strong.